everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another wonderful episode of the All Things Protoss Team League, season number 2. We are back with another great match of the Ninjas in Pink Pajamas versus Samsung Universe. That is the match on the cards today, which should hopefully be pretty sick. I'm going to have a lot of stuff, hopefully some interesting matches. I'm actually kind of excited for the Holy Hit Universe series. I'm very curious about what's going to go on with that one. So that'll be very interesting once we get there. Before we get there, let me give you a quick little rundown of what happened yesterday. Spoilers inbound if you didn't get to the VOD yet. So we had, unfortunately, Macaroni and Cheese barely edging out my team, Brain Aneurysm, in the ace match with Heaven clutching it up for his team, which was very sad. Then on the side stream, we had Zenera Jade Wings once again dumpstering Waste Management. Unfortunately, only one victory coming through for the Waste Management team, and well, at least it wasn't a 6-0 this time. However, a 1-5 is indeed a little bit of an improvement. However, they still did get blasted just a bit, so that's unfortunate for them. And Thatcher Esports did destroy the Goobers as well. So that was a pretty dominating performance by them. This should say Protoss, by the way, not Zerg, because Iba did play Protoss yesterday. And the Weeb Shuttle Galactic Pizza match, actually, there was only a couple matches played. This Rambuzz Franz one still needs to be played later today, so that's why it's not finished yet. But Weeb Shuttle is in a commanding lead at that point, so Franz would need to 2-0 to get that one to an ace match. But anyways, this is what we got today. Ninjas in Pink Pajamas versus Samsung Universe. Should be very sick. Should be very cool and awesome. And to talk about that amazing series, I have two awesome people with me. And those two people, as I forget to unmute myself, are not... well, it's Mars Bars and not character, but actually Alutan. Hello.
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 Welcome. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me and signing up to be on the analyst desk, so that way I don't have to stall for time alone whenever I need to, because that is basically what you guys, the purpose that you guys serve, so that's very nice. Yes, welcome to another awesome day. How are you guys thinking about this match today, Mr. Marsbar? Or actually, here, hold on, let me tell you the fucking matches. I guess it's Guitar King, Dyne Common, Groove and Hubert versus Zayat, and then Holy Hit versus Universe. Mars, now, your thoughts?
My thoughts. I'm happy that there's at least one Zerg today, so very excited to watch that match.
True. Do you? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know what to expect from most of the players, to be honest. But yeah, just excited to watch.
Yeah, I mean, Dyne Common is currently in the running for worst player in the league, so what do you?
Fair enough.
I
think he can make a comeback.
Yeah.
Try and get some wins on the board.
Hopefully, as the only Zerg today, you'll be obviously rooting for that. Alutan, do you have anything in particular you're interested in for this series?
Yeah. I just want to say that two other people who are also in running for the first player in the league are in my team.
Who are those? Who are those players?
Lualis and Revo.
Oh, Lualis is down there.
Oh
shit! Oh, that's so funny.
Well, at least Ninjas in Pink Pajamas is 1-2 in match score, so it would be kinda good if they lost. So there was another team with 1 and 3. It would console me a bit.
Yeah. Are you 2 and 2 right now?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I wonder who gave you those 2 losses. Maybe I wonder.
Lost to some no-name.
But yeah, we got some interesting games here today for sure. I actually am very curious about this Holy Universe match. I was telling the stream before, but I feel like those are 2 players that like just never really interact with each other, unless I'm totally wrong. But I'm just very curious to see what Holy Hit manages to do to kind of mess around with Universe's sheningas, as our boy would say.
Is Universe the only Korean in the league?
Yes.
I think, yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Not the only one living in Korea, but the only actual Korean. Yes.
He's the unofficial American in Korea.
Exactly. But the play style out of Universe is like it can be kind of whack at times. So I'm just very curious to see what Holy Hit decides to do to deal with that. So that could be interesting. But yeah, the first match is going to actually be Grubenhubert versus Zayad. They requested their match to be played first, so we will be doing that. It will be a live match as well, which is super cool. So, Luton, do you have any idea about what might happen in this incredible match that's about to happen?
Well, I'm always a big fan of Syed. Like, he plays his own stuff, and hopefully we will see 5 Praxis pumping out Marauders again.
That was actually just the most ridiculous, like, I don't understand what it is that is going through his brain whenever he's playing anything. I don't actually know what's happening. So like, are we just gonna see like someone trying to play co-op in the middle of this 1v1? I really don't know.
Sayad is actually the mastermind troll. He does it without you even realizing that he's trolling, and he's still winning somehow.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to like figure out like if he actually kind of belongs in this pool or not, because it's just, I mean, he just plays campaign, so I don't really. I just don't know. I don't.
I think he's like the highest seeded one, right, in this pool?
He's up there.
But then if he just plays campaign all the time.
Yeah, but the other thing is that like he played ladder games to like see what his MMR was, and he was losing against, you know, like players that were like in this pool range, but all of them were Zerg players apparently, and so he's busy dunking on Protosses in this league at an apparent MMR that's higher than that. So yeah, Zayad is
typical Terran player.
Yeah, exactly. This is absolutely a Terran moment. So, Alun, do you think it's going to be a 2-0 for him?
Yeah, probably. Typical Terran moment, smurfing in a team league.
Can you say smurfing again?
Smurfing.
No, not with an American accent.
Yeah. I said smurfing.
Smurfing. Mars, what do you think is the score? What do you think the score is going to be?
I think 2-0 Zayad as well. He's just going to play a campaign mission and come out on top.
He's going to hold out. Gonna play this as if it's a fucking last stand or whatever it's called.
Exactly.
Get the W. Fair enough.
And then he'll realize the timer's counting upwards.
Yeah. There is no timer. That's just once you get to that point. He's like wondering, it hits the 20-minute mark. He's like, wait a minute, why is the game still happening right now? What's going on?
20-minute survival mission, and he has only unlocked the Marauder.
Oh my god. Alright, cool. So yeah, we're pretty hype on Zayad, I guess, but maybe Gruben can do something, so we will see. Thank you guys for your thoughts. I'll be back with you soon as I go over to my wonderful co-caster who is waiting patiently for us, and it is none other than, of course, Mr. Larimbo. Hello. I am also inviting you to the game so you can accept.
Okay, chill a second. Immediately going for the. I already invited you. Okay. So I have a bunch of disclaimers to do. First off, as always, congratulations on your racism, Gemini. Gemini Speak Entertainment is to make foreign people pronounce words. Then when they pronounce them with an accent, he laughs. Least racist American. But first of all, can you hear me well? Is the sound okay?
It's okay. Yeah, it's. I didn't think that your mic could get worse, but apparently it has. What's going on?
I changed PC.
Ah, okay.
So wait. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. You're gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry. How is
Yeah.
this somehow worse? New PC, yeah.
I
New
don't know.
PC.
It sounds like
So-
you're like slightly muffled or something.
If this is the first time I'm actually testing it.
Mm.
If it doesn't work, I'm gonna kill myself live. So it's gonna be exciting. Let's go. I'm kidding,
Excellent.
obviously, Mr. Twitch. Don't worry. This is a joke for legal reason. This is a joke. Hopefully, it will work. Because otherwise, if you hear loud wailing and crying and general sadness, you know why that is.
Yeah, I can understand you, so it is fine, I guess. Alright, we're gonna go in a second here. So I changed my settings 'cause I forgot. Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Alright, there you go.
I mean,
Anyways.
I couldn't care less about the microphone because I actually have a microphone in North Italy, which I never like a proper decent quality microphone, which I could never use because it didn't work on the old PC. But on this one, it should work. So that will be fixed in like a couple of weeks when I go back there. That's not the problem. I'm worried that the game lags.
Ah,
This is literally a new PC. Like I bought this yesterday. Well, it's looking like I have 300 FPS, no 200
Ooh.
FPS. It's with high graphical impostation. So it seems to be working for now. That's a good sign, guys.
wow.
Anyway, we have Xayad and Gruber Hubert. Gruber Hubert from Team GD80. I only had bad experience with Team GD80. They're French and Swedes, they flame a shit ton. So I'm calling you out for being part of a toxic team. Actually worse than Team Air. Because in Team Air we just have Pudge, you know? Which, you know, he has a bit of a rage problem, but who doesn't? I will rage too. Fun fact, he rages way harder when he plays off races. Because he plays Protoss usually.
Who are you talking about?
Pudge. He plays Protoss. And when he off races, he plays Zerg. Boy, from the amount of wine he has as a Zerg player, you will think he was molded by me. Like, he rages way harder.
I don't know who you're talking about, but I assume that it's because they're from Europe.
Wait,
that
how
it's-
shit is the Wait, is it better if I come here?
I didn't notice any difference.
Oh my god, is it that shit?
Yeah,
Oh,
it sounds like you're speaking into like a microwave or some shit. Like,
Oh my fucking, I didn't realize it was that bad. Well, it's gonna be a 2-week thing, so like today and the next week, so hopefully it won't be that bad.
yeah, well, at least our replays won't be getting desynced anymore, so that's good.
Yeah.
Although
I mean,
there's
as long
one.
as it doesn't...
Is that?
Oh my, how bad is it? Let me actually hear it.
It's
It's not
yeah.
that bad, it's perfectly understandable.
No, we can understand you, but like it's obviously a downgrade. Like, we
Oh
can-
no, I can definitely hear the submarine thing. Oh my fuck, I'm not doing this as a bit. This is actually... like for once,
This is not that you don't have the cup on your face this time.
Yeah, I don't have the cap. Wait, let me see if I can fix it on Discord somehow.
I'm curious now what it sounds like with this microphone with the cup as well.
I don't have the cap, unfortunately.
Oh no. Well, Zayad went for an absolute
That's
cringe
unfortunate.
one base wall off build, by the way. So Gruben doesn't know exactly. Oh, he kind of fucks up the Adept shade as well. So the Reaper might actually get out here if Zayad is careful with his micro, which he will be. Can he get the tag
Well
though?
done.
Oop, nope.
Well done, backside is actually playing well. I'm paranoidly checking FPS non-stop.
I mean, if you load into the game and then it has, you know, it's fine. I don't think it's going to break after that. It's
No,
where
you
the-
don't... Like, okay, I'm not joking, yeah? I literally had panic attacks for weeks due to the PC because I don't have the money.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's like buying a PC when you don't have money It's such a fucking huge commitment.
Yeah,
So a good
yeah.
part of my fucking savings to buy this fucking PC.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be good. It sounds like it's running well, so it's not going to
Yeah,
suddenly explode.
hopefully. Anyway, we have. It's PvT. What the fuck am I supposed to say? We have Marines in a bunker. Saya seems to be going for a more standard approach compared to his usual insane shit. You know?
I don't know exactly if that's true or not, because he is getting a straight Liberator out of this starport, which is very weird. You just never really see that. The Adept
I
getting
think
in,
you're
though.
just not smart enough. Yeah, Depth gets in. Won't do anything, I think. It's gonna kill one probe. Is it even worth it? I don't even think it's worth it.
Well, getting the scout on what exactly is happening is actually pretty good. Seeing the tech lab on the factory, a naked starport producing something, and then just like Marines and stuff, it's like... I don't know if he's gonna expect a Liberator, but...
This to me looks like every PvT.
Yeah,
Terran is
well,
just going for a lib tank push.
that's not really a standard PvT, so...
Every time I watch Maru play, that's what he plays every single time.
Not with Liberators first. You're coping if you think if you think that's true. No, sure.
Okay. I have to go to eat after this game, so remember that.
Of course.
I mean, yeah, of course. Like, we already established that that's something that is gonna happen every time.
Well, the Liberator got in and actually got a few kills and forced a recall, which is way more than a Liberator first ever should do, really. That's kind of unfortunate.
I don't know why you're shitting on the Liberator first. I for once think it's a
so
great idea.
bad. It's actually awful. Like literally, you just leave your stalkers at home and you kill and you defend it. It's like it doesn't do anything actually.
Anyway, I'm gonna leave you for the rest of the game since I'm not contributing significantly anyway. Because I've been called already twice, and a shoe has been taken up and swinged towards my direction in a threatening way.
Okay. I won't impede your pasta time, don't worry.
Yeah, the shoe time is pretty scary. So be right back.
Yup, enjoy. So anyways, yes, Liberator first is awful. I think it's actually just like one of the worst things you can do as a Terran player. Luckily though for Zayed, Grubin just saw literally everything that was happening and decided to move his stalkers out on the middle of the map for no reason anyway, and so it ended up killing like 7 probes. So yeah, that's good for Zayed, and somehow this thing is still alive. I have no idea how this is possible. And it's gonna get maybe another kill. Nope, thankfully there's the pull. So at least that will get shut down. But yeah, there's no like weird one-base shenanigan shit coming out of Zayed this time, and we do have less than 5 tech labs worth of Marauders being built here, so that's also a new situation. As the only other macro game we've really seen out of Zayed has been literally mass Marauder. So instead we're gonna get a somewhat normal build here. The double eBay though is definitely interesting. Didn't get one earlier, and we'll just get both of them later to get a 1-1 timing. Grubin out in the front, being able to pick off a couple of Marines before the tank siege is up. Pretty nicely done. Very nice micro in general. The third CC will be going over to land as well. As, Grubin, not paying attention, loses a stalker actually, so that's a bit unfortunate. But it will be up to him now to defend this. Wow, 2 Colossi and a bunch of sentries for force fields as well. This is actually looking like it might be not too bad. There's a lot of tanks in this army though, and I actually don't see any charge lots just yet, which could be a bit of an issue. He's supply blocked at 101, and I think has been supply blocked at that amount for quite a while at this point. I feel like I've noticed him at that supply ever since these stalkers were trying to blink back. So that means that these tanks are going to get in a prime position underneath this third base. I would love it if the Zealots get swung around over to this side to do a nice flank on these tanks, because walking down into this little area is going to be really tricky for Grubin, I think. Already getting a 4th CC, by the way. What the fuck? Jesus. He's floating 1,000 minerals, too. What the hell is happening? Bro, I think Zayed is just smurfing. This is a bit unfortunate. The Zealots did get wrapped around like I was saying, but unfortunately it was a little bit mistimed as the tanks went completely targeting onto the actual full army there of Gruben. A bit of a strange engage in general, but Zayed's got so much stuff here. I'm failing to see a world where this actually gets cleaned up. As Marauder Man is doing it once again. The tank going forward, or the Disruptor going forward toward the tank will be able to kill it at least, but the 3rd base getting killed off. Not exactly a great spot here for Mr. Gruben. Oh, the Disruptor gets picked off. It's so lame. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like so annoying. Look at this garbage, dude. I hate playing against this. Playing against a Terran player that actually remembers that they can just make command centers is so frustrating. Because it's like, you're kind of barely holding on versus their army, but you're just assuming that the army is eventually going to get way bigger, and you're like, oh god, I'm so scared, I can't move across the map. But like, actually they didn't really have the biggest army ever, but somehow it's still good enough that it can trade evenly with you. And then, when you finally do a walk across the map, you find out he's got 5 bases at like the 12-minute mark, and you're just like, how is this even possible? Like, it's actually the most frustrating thing imaginable. I mean, look at this tank line is ridiculous to attack into. Yeah, this is brutal to look at, to be honest. I mean, Zayed's got like 3 more bases than his opponent, but he has less SCVs overall. But it doesn't fucking matter. GG, Gruben. Zayed will take the first game. Yeah, I don't know what to think about Mr. Zayed here, to be honest. He's sitting here with a 4,091 MMR with 20 games played. And his race report is somehow the worst with TVP. What the hell? How's that possible? Alright, Dragon Scales is going to be the next map.
Oh, I'm back. Just in time.
Oh, perfect timing. I didn't even have to solve for time. Zayed.
Okay, congrats to Zayed.
What was the pasta today?
It was simple and fast. Oil and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
It's not real pasta. It's like basically like macaroni and cheese. It's like comfort food.
Right, yeah. Where do you fit macaroni and cheese into your Italian pasta?
I've never
ranking?
had it in my entire life.
Oh my god, are you serious?
I actually don't know. Yeah, of course, it doesn't exist in Italy.
What the?
It's an American invention. Do you know?
I assumed this, but I just thought like it was something that was like kind of global at this point. That's like everyone has had macaroni and cheese at some point in their life.
Nope.
Very interesting.
I mean, we can do macaroni, like the type of pasta with some cheese on it. Right. But as far as I understand, macaroni cheese is like a specific thing. Like with a certain kind of cheese, etc.
I wouldn't know.
Of the microwave and stuff
I've never
like
made
that.
it. What's that?
Often microwave and stuff.
Well, that's like the Kraft mac and cheese. That's like the literally like just throw it in the fucking microwave and then just or like the stove
Yeah.
top. But like there's actual
Anyway,
you can make like oven baked macaroni and cheese with like breadcrumb toppings and stuff, and it's like so fucking good. It's insane.
I'm just saying, yeah. Based Platinum Heroes player wins against the cringe GDAT player. We have no qualms here about framing important or historical clans. You think I give a fuck?
No,
Think
I
again.
don't. Larumbo never gives any fucks, and I never would think otherwise. At the end of last game, by the way, it was like 12 minutes or like 11 minutes into the game, and Zayad had 7 command centers on the map with 59 SCVs.
Interesting.
And he
you
won
don't
the
need this anywhere.
Yeah, it was an interesting game.
It's a well-known fact.
Once again, doing a cringe one base wall off, unbelievable.
No, I think that's pretty braced.
In what capacity is this based?
It prevents scouting.
Yes,
like one
exactly.
of the actually smarter things that the Terrans do. I know
Yes,
that
it
usually the
doesn't-
Terran doesn't scout and doesn't care about scouting. So to see a Terran actually care about scouting in a limited capacity is like the mark of a good build.
Yes,
I'm
it's kind
sorry, you're just
of
wrong.
it's kind of crazy as well that you can just do that. You can just completely deny any scouting, and it could be literally any form of strategy imaginable.
That's true. I hate when you can completely deny any scouting, right? You mean like you can kill all the overlords easily with a stalker, for example? That's so annoying. I completely agree.
Yeah, but that is
I completely
also
agree.
at like 3+ minutes in the game at least, whereas this is like literally just even the bare minimum scouting. It's like he could be 3-raxing, he could be doing a proxy factory, he could be doing 3CC, he could be doing cloakwood of mine. Like it's
And
literally
I think all
anything.
of those are based.
Oh my god. It's Marauders, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's Marauders again. I
Dude,
mean, we've seen
Zayad
this
is
already.
obsessed with the Pajamas. It's crazy.
Is that not in Vision? Yeah, apparently it
What
isn't.
the hell? Why did he put it in the? I mean, he's definitely gonna switch this off to the tech lab, right? No way he would just reveal it for fun, unless he's just that based.
I think he doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's gonna make another Marauder. It's gonna skip combat shield again.
He's not even getting concussive with this though, unless he's about to. Okay, there we go.
Proven wrong immediately.
I wonder, is it gonna be the Marauder Hellion thing? That's what I'm thinking of right now.
No, it's gonna be, bro. You literally saw this last week. Do you have Alzheimer or something? It's gonna be Marauder 9.
He did this last week. What?
Oh my fucking god. Gemini actually, or maybe the week before, I don't remember. But like Gemini actually has Alzheimer.
I don't remember him doing it like this. Wait, was this the game where we were arguing about the command center not being visible or not? Yeah, okay, so that's why I don't remember, because that was the entire that's all we were talking about at the beginning of the game. I wasn't actually looking at what the fuck his build was.
Did you not remember that it was going like Mass Marauder and stuff?
Well, yeah, no, but that was the transition in the like in the mid game. He went 5 racks, 5 Tech Lab Marauder. I wasn't.
It was going Mass Marauder even from the start.
This
He never made a single
no
Marine.
way. This is not the way he opened that game. No way.
Oh my god, I swear Gemini is... I'm not sure if the opening is the same, but the strategy was identical.
No, but that's what you
Also, the
said.
combo
You
was
said the strategy was
identical.
the same. The build is the same.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this, like, I'm not sure if he actually made this many Marauders, but I do think so, yeah.
I don't think this was what happened. I'm pretty sure the Marauders came later.
Cut.
Oh my god. Do you often see 5 Marauder expand on Green Ladder?
But I mean,
say I do.
okay, it's not a standard opening, but Sayad did it already. Like, it's not the first time he does this.
Yeah, I don't remember what the actual build was that he did, but I'm like
it's okay.
so confident
Being
it wasn't
American,
this.
Yeah. So confident, so confident. Thank you for being this confident.
Thank
We
you.
love the confidence in this, girl.
It's gonna be a 4-gate blink out of Gruben
blink
against a mass
Insane,
Marauder opener.
insane.
That is gonna be interesting.
Insane. It's gonna get fucking destroyed.
This will be interesting. However, if Zayed is not
actually charge.
what? Oh no, he's just like he's gonna expand with it and just transition, but like he is doing a 4-gate blink pressure at least. If he plays it just smart and just like doesn't overcommit, because Zayed doesn't know this is coming, and so Gruben has actually an opportunity here.
Observer.
No, yes, it's in production. It's just it just finished.
Okay.
But like this is happening at the exact same time that Zayed is moving out, and so this actually has a little opportunity here to get some damage done. And but Zayed, I think, is just gonna send it. Oh, he's actually gonna go back home. I disagree with that.
Way.
Oh, I think that's a bad decision.
I would have base trade 100%.
Yeah. Well, he's coming back home. Marauder mine.
Steaming every Marauder, making the long way. If you have Grabber Huber here, I feel like you're like, what the fuck is going on?
What? Oh yeah, definitely. Yes, absolutely.
Wow, the microphone is really doing a number on me, is it not? Oh my fucking god.
Oh, more barracks, more tech labs. He's doing it again. Just going nothing but Marauders.
One trick, yeah. They don't seem to be working quite as well as you would think.
Bro, people need to just start going literally just mass charge lot versus Zayed. I know he's making mines, which I guess is his theory of how to counter that, but I
mean, the Stalkers are working pretty well.
Yeah, for now they're fine. This is definitely still good for Gruben, but I feel like just
I think he legit think the game is over.
Yeah.
I don't think he even needed the charge. Oh, with a bit better focus fire. Not the greatest focus fire I've ever seen.
Yeah, okay. Well, Zayed is
we were going into Storm, by the way, against Mass Marauder.
Yeah. It is an interesting decision. I looked at that and that's what I was like, I feel like we need to just spam Zealots and not get Storm. This is not necessary, but I think the Stalkers are also going to be kind of okay at doing their best anyway.
You see, the Marauders counter the Stalkers and the Mines counter the Zealots.
Yeah, exactly.
It's foolproof.
Mm-hmm.
You don't sound very enthusiastic.
Well, no,
I for once would love to see the Protoss win at PvP.
Yeah, I would also like to see them win a PvT when the build doesn't involve the 5 Marauder Widow Mine expand opening. I don't know. The Blink Micro is not bad though. Gruben Hibbert's been doing a pretty good job of keeping most of his Stalkers alive, so unfortunately he's getting bottled up here. He doesn't actually need to be, there we go, fighting like this. Get up the ramp, end the game. Is this Zayed's first loss?
I think so.
Ooh, a forward blink as well. Gruben feels it.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll go for the kill.
Working, yeah.
This is some Terran cope if I've ever seen it. The blink away is not gonna happen.
not existent. I don't know what the fuck he was looking at.
Yeah, I don't know.
Protoss player micro 1 unit impossible challenge.
Oh, the lift. Come on, Zayed. Get out of here. This is...
Zayed coping.
Oh, this is the most Terran game I've ever seen, dude.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
Look at this shit.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Zayed on big cope here.
Dude,
What's up with Terran being like this?
I know. I played 2 Terrans like this today before I went live. Like
The
literally.
thing is, I'm pretty sure that Xayad plays all races.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain he actually all of his races are around the same number, more or less.
Oh my god. What am I looking at, bro? What are
But
these SCVs
definitely we can
doing?
see some.
Oh my god, the zealots are gonna come and see the SCVs moving.
Yeah,
Finally, that's the key to.
CV pool, I'm not quite sure.
Oh my god. Gruben is able to take a map off of Zayad, confirming that perhaps Zayad isn't smurfing just yet. Maybe he's maybe he
You
does
are
belong here.
pool 3,
You
Xayad.
are full 3. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
that
Maru
was-
did this, then this build would be amazing. But just because Xayad is doing it, then Germany doesn't like it. Such a hater. I completely agree. He was gonna transfer the. Oh, that's what the fuck he was doing.
What?
Like the CV pool, I was wondering what the fuck he was
Oh no,
doing.
yeah, he
with
was
it.
transferring them.
He
Yeah,
was transferring. I see it.
yeah, yeah.
That was something.
That was.
I mean,
that was just a game. That was a game of StarCraft. That's
that
all
was
I can
one
say.
of the one of the games. Huh?
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go see what my amazing desk thinks of what that was just
Sure.
really the most incredible series ever. So I'll be back with you soon. Hello, my desk.
Hello.
Hello.
You are pool 3.
You are pool 3.
100%.
I love this meme, dude. It's so funny. Dude, you know what I need? I'm gonna set this up for next week. I need a you are pool 3 like command that I can be doing on my stream. Anyways, Mars, what do you think of that as a Zerg player? I'm sure you have many interesting and in-depth thoughts about that PvT.
Yeah, I mean, I hate Marauders and Mines as well. But he managed to do pretty well against them.
Why do you
Some
hate
pretty good Blink
Marauders?
Micro actually. I don't know. They just never die. Medevac.
Yeah, I guess so. That's true. But don't you get like mutas and stuff, and it's like fine.
Oh yeah. If they go pure Marauder, then sure.
Well, well, maybe you need to play against Syed some more, so that way you can try out playing against
Maybe.
pure Marauder as Zerg, because maybe that's
Yeah.
the way where you're gonna see.
I
it.
wonder if he does it against Zerg. We'll find out.
Maybe that's why his TVZ is so fucking garbage and his TVP isn't.
True.
Alutan, what'd you think of that ridiculous series that we just witnessed?
So yeah, this is extremely cringe. Playing the one-page wall of both games, that's unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Yeah. Can you confirm, Alutan? Do you know if that's the 5 Marauder and Widow Mine opening? Is that what he did last time on that Ancient Cistern map when me and Lurimba were arguing about the fucking CC placement? Do you know?
I think he opened with like 4 or 5 Marines first. and
Yeah.
then went
Yes.
well
No.
above
I
it.
do remember this. Yes. Right. Because I remember saying this that he made those Marines and then that was the only Marines he made and didn't get combat shield for them or anything. Yeah, you're right. Oh my God, Rimbo, I'm so smart. See, I don't
so
have
you have
fucking
indicated-
Alzheimer's. What'd you say?
Gemini have indicated.
Yes, as always.
As
Lorenzo,
always.
classic gaslighting moment on my own stream, trying to tell me that I don't know anything. Of course, standard. Anyways, yeah, 1-1 is good though. I was a little worried after that first game that it was really going to be a total stomp of a 2-0, but luckily we have Gruben Hubert getting a nice win there, so that was good. The
Yeah,
next
he went
match-
from pool 1 to pool 4 in one game. Insane.
Yeah, so true. Anyways, so we've got what's next. Guitar King versus Dying Common is going to be the next one. I'm going to start to. Hopefully these guys are in here already. But yes, we're going to be getting those two getting ready here. It's going to be an interesting match. Dying Common obviously being one of the cheesiest players in this league, I think. So I don't know, Mars. Do you have any ideas about this this match here?
I'm I'm not too sure, but I expect to see a bit of cheese. And Guitar King, I know, is pretty standard. I think I played him a ladder a little while ago. And yeah, he played pretty standard.
You played him on ladder?
Yeah. Yeah. We don't match very often because he's a bit higher. But
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, like, if I mean, what did he do in that game? Did he just plays his normal?
I can't remember. I think it was a pretty standard game. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what he did.
Yeah, I think Guitar King really does. Yeah, he just really does prefer playing the total normal stuff. I don't really see much cheesy stuff out of him. Alutin, who is still at the moment looking like character on my stream because I haven't had a moment to change it. Do you have any idea about what's going to happen in the series?
I hope he sees some really good Zerg builds, like a proxy hatch bind rush or something.
I don't know if that is going to be in the cards, but it could be, I guess. But wasn't Dicommon the one series or that one game that tried to do the proxy hatch and just could not make the hatchery? Like, do you remember this? I don't know if that was. I think that was him.
I'm not sure.
But
I know he's a fan of proxy hatch.
Yeah, he's a fan of anything that attacks before 4 minutes in the game, so I think that's a given. Do we have an idea of the score, Mars?
I think I'll go with a Guitar King 2-0, but I think it could be 1-1.
Interesting. That is the most all-around political answer possible. You literally just said pretty much everything.
It could be 2-0 the other way actually as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Let's cover all the bases for sure. Luton, what do you think? What do you think is the score going to be?
Yeah, I guess the only prediction available still is that they're going to actually have a draw.
Both games are draw. They literally get a draw non-stop. It's just draw after draw. We're sitting here for 5 hours if they're unable to complete a game of StarCraft 2.
We just have to call it like, nope, pulling the plug here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Well, hopefully it's not that, because that would be absolutely ridiculous and a total waste of my Sunday. But anyways, thank you guys. I will see you soon after the match, assuming it's going to be extremely quick, because I think it will be. But I will see you guys then. Coming back over to Mr. Larimbo. Hello.
Anyway.
Oh wait. Okay, never mind.
I am waiting with the...
Sorry, go ahead. I was just speaking out loud when I shouldn't be. But anyways, yeah, do you have any idea about if Dicommon got any shenanigans up his sleeve here? He was the one that did the failed proxy hatch last time, right?
I mean, that is always a pleasure to watch, and also very painful because I fucks it up so much.
Did he solicit any Larimbo builds from you this week?
No, this time I didn't tell anything yet. I've chosen to get to a more neutral approach because people have asked me for practice, and I've refused all of them and been like, okay, I'm gonna be neutral from now on.
Neutral Larimbo. He's not trying to sway he's not trying to influence any of the teams anymore. Interesting. Anyways, we'll see what he's got here. Well, it's just going to be a 12 pool. It is simply a 12 pool. Alright. We'll see what Guitar King's 12 pool defense is looking like. He will be scouting very quickly, obviously, so...
oh my god, I have 200 ping.
200 ping?
Yeah.
How much do you usually get to East?
Like 100.
What the hell?
I have even more than 200.
Yeah,
Keep
what the
rising. Like
I have 170 ping right now.
I'm at 250 right now.
What the hell? Well, I'm gonna have more than that. It's just like it's ramping up. Because it always, for some reason, ramps up over time. Oh, he's going for a proxy hatch as well. Okay. So he will go for the proxy hatch 12 pool.
Oh, but this is a... I didn't see because I was distracted. Yeah, it appears to be a 12 pool. It's so late with this drone.
Guitar King realizes it's going to be a proxy etch as well. He's out searching for it. And he will actually get the proxy etch down in time. Wow.
This will be fucking... Bro, I'm lagging so hard. But it's not FPS. I have 300 FPS. I think it's the fact that I have 300 ping too.
Yeah, no, that sounds just like an internet issue, not the computer itself.
Thankfully. I have more ping than FPS, like not even kidding.
What the hell? Are you like, is the game itself lagging, or is it just like...
Yeah, the game itself is lagging a lot. Every time I'm at 500 ping right now.
What the hell?
I think like the server is having some problems with me. It happened before. They don't usually ping nearly as much.
That is strange. Hopefully it can fix itself. Dynecommon is actually expanding behind this as well. He's just doing a fake build, pressure.
Yeah, this is what I told him to do. This is one of the builds I gave him last time.
So he's actually doing it properly this time, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, last time it was a complete disaster. This time he's actually doing it properly. Now you cancel. Yeah. And you're ahead.
Oh, we got the drone away as well. Wow, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, you save the drone and use it to make a third. If you play it properly, you can always do this.
What the dude, Zerg is so busted, what the hell?
I'm not the biggest fan of this build anymore, because even just with a forge, it feels like... I don't think, like, I think Guitar King over defended here. The battery is definitely not necessary.
I mean, I think it's... I mean, that's the problem with Protoss in this situation, right? Like, it's so hard to know when...
It's definitely the ping, because I, like, every time the ping rises, I get, like, fucking freezes and stuff.
Yeah, it sounds like your internet is just something's fucked with your internet. Your PC is probably totally cool. Dynecommon, actually some pretty decent micro on the Queen to keep it alive. Pulls off those two Zealots. It's kind of a big waste for a Guitar King.
Yeah, especially because he didn't invest in any additional links.
Yeah, if he had just waited for this Adept to come in, then he could have actually done way more damage with the double Adept, or the double Zealot Adept combo instead, but just wasting the Zealots is not great.
No, the Uncommon did not ask me anything this week. Other people did. And I've decided to be neutral. I've given my builds to the Uncommon. Who do you think this build is from?
A Luton moment.
Yeah, a Luton moment.
What do you think is... How do you pronounce his name, by the way?
That's something I wonder myself, actually.
Because I literally, like, the way I say it just changes based off of really no reason whatsoever.
But since no one knows, like, I don't even know. Its real name is probably gonna be Sir J or something. I think he said his real name. I think he did say what his name was at one point. But yeah, since I have no clue where it comes from, I have no clue what his real name. I just say Aluton. You are not Russian. There is a significant intersection between Russian names and the Finnish names. I've seen your Sergejs, your Romanov, your Isaac. But Isaac is not a Russian name. I'm just making stuff up at this point.
A lot of lings were made to deal with just 2 Adepts here out of Dynecommon, so that's kind of interesting. But the Queen ends up dying anyway.
I literally said you are Finnish. When did I ever say no clue where you are from? What? Aludon actually having hallucinations, like visual, auditory hallucinations. He hears things.
He's having a vision.
All Aludon. All Uton. Gaslighting me like Aluton is actually on crack. This is why you don't do drugs, kids, by the way. Like, this is a PSA I wish I could cast the game, but I literally have 500 ping and everything lags non-stop. It's a fucking
Is your does your Discord call have like a bunch of ping as well, or is it just StarCraft?
I mean, my Discord call has 20 ping.
What the hell?
I just StarCraft. My speed test is also very good. I have 50 megabits per second. So. Both
Blizzard
download
moments.
and upload. I think it's actually the server. Like I'm not because I wasn't having this problem at all. The stream also goes perfectly. I literally only StarCraft.
Yeah.
This will not be the first time that I have these similar problems.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe just do like a relog after this game or something.
Yeah,
Maybe it'll
yeah,
fix
yeah.
it.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Eh,
Anyway, I don't know why we're seeing a +1 melee with Mass Roach.
yeah, I was gonna ask about what exactly his plan is because I don't know what I'm
mean-
looking at.
Melee is one of those upgrades where you can always get it and it kind of works out, or you can make it work out. But definitely, if you are going for a Roach or Lin, you would rather have +1 range, that's for sure.
Well, it's going to be a lot of roaches out of Dying Common, sitting at only 63 drones. The fourth base is completely
the
fake.
+1 is gonna be so huge. Yeah, this is what I played. It should be 63 drone. Yeah, this looks like a Lorimbo game.
Was
Just
suiciding
lower.
18 lings for 2 adepts and a probe at the third base.
That's
Seemed
part
like a
of the
Lorenzo
Lorimbo
game.
magic. Yeah, that's part of the Lorimbo magic.
Well,
Don't
Guitar King
question
should see very clearly right now that this fourth base is not getting droned up and that roach just came out of there. You even got a tag on the roach, so we'll see it with the rest of the roaches that is going to come together. I'm actually kind of surprised. I really wish Dying Common had just like sat that roach back at home instead of just following his whole army with it, which is really giving Guitar King a decent amount of heads up right now.
I mean,
Oh, nice little move forward with the roach though to trigger the stasis ward, so that's pretty good.
yeah, it was really good, and it's gonna be really hard for him to actually break through, though. There are a lot of stalkers. Stalkers are the best defensive units. He's doing a decent job focus firing, but between the oracles, yeah, like his army is just not big enough. Like this is deceptive. You can hold an almost infinite quantity of Roach Ravager with pure stalkers.
Yeah, stalkers
They're
are pretty
really good.
I agree. The double immortal now, that one immortal got focus fired for so long, but it never actually died. And it still is all okay, finally does go down. I thought I was gonna get underneath the battery again, but
Yeah, I know the game is over.
yeah.
Typical Lorimbo game. Well, I would not get +1 melee.
Would this have
Ooh.
made much of a difference if he had gotten +1 range
Yes,
instead of melee?
Yes, it's a huge difference.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused about the move as well, considering the Ling Flood only came afterwards, once all the roaches initially died.
I'm
So
honestly pretty sure it was a misclick. Like, I'm convinced. It's going mute as a follow-up. I think it's just that. It makes sense, but it's just too little too late. I will also put down a Bane Nest, honestly. Why not?
why is going mute is something that makes sense here?
Well, the thing is, you saw the robo units. You saw the stalkers, and now he sees you can kind of assume the Zillow transition is gonna come. So you can try to, like, assuming you are not as dead as he is in this position. Going mutas makes sense because you are gonna dodge the disrupt and you can switch into Link Bane Muta. Like, that's your best shot, especially because you have melee. In my opinion, at least. The other option would be to go Link Bane Ravager or something like that, which also works, but you're still playing against Disruptor, so you have to account for that. Casting has become almost impossible. Like, there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, it's fine. I think I'm just like, because I feel like if you go mutas, it's like versus someone that already had open stalkers, you're just kind of opening yourself up to just die
he's
to like
not
a
going
big counter
stalkers.
push.
He hasn't worked in a stalker in the last like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and I am curious about that because he seems.
Yeah.
I feel like that's maybe just like a misread on his end. I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like,
it's a complete mystery. But to be fair, like I told you, it just makes sense to like transition mute after Roach. It's like just something that's well known.
I guess
Just
I'm
have
just
a bunch of mutas, but
I
they're
must
gonna
be
be
just
found,
a Stalker fanboy, because if I open Stalkers to defend a Roach Ravager attack, I'm just continuing to mask them. If they go mutas, I'm just like, okay, sick, okay, bye-bye. See you next
that's what
game.
you should be doing. But you see, in situations like this, the mutas can. Well, you should never focus the Colossus here. You should just kill the Stalkers. But once you kill the Stalker, you can clear up everything else. And thanks to this, yeah, I think it's actually a shot in staying in the game.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna have a possibility. I don't
Talking
like him
about
just
the-
running down the Stalkers, though. That is probably the worst thing he can be doing here.
Troll, but he does have the big army with it.
Yeah, I guess
The
that's
mutas are still
true.
uncontested. Oh my god, this is so hard to cast with 500 king.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the mutas now are just getting cleaned up a little bit. There's a Phoenix that's also not attacking that could be in this this fight here. Well, there's a huge Zealot attack from a War Prism going off into the main base right now, which is going to be a
And that's
huge help for
the
Guitar
game is
King.
over. I was
Yep.
a good last aura from Guitar King. I liked it.
There's the GG, Dying Common. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised it ended up doing as well as it did, but the
I
writing
thought
was
it
on the
was-
wall.
It was completely the right call there. It didn't work. It was too behind. But it was the right call. Let me log off and see if I can
Yeah.
rejoin.
Dying Common saying he rallied his lings to the back of his base instead of into the push. Fuck my life.
There are illegal street racing again.
So yeah, apparently Dying Common really fucked up with the Ling rally, so he would have actually had his Lings with the initial Roach Ravager during the initial push. So that's a bit unfortunate.
Anyway, we just figured out why the fuck Aluton. Like Aluton posted the clip he was referring to. I said I have no clue where the name Aluton comes from, but I used the pronoun instead of specifying the name Aluton. And since English literacy is such a high hurdle for everyone in ATP, you know, like already they play Protoss, we already know they're kind of cuckoo. They're not the smartest guys around. So understanding what I mean can be difficult. I understand that.
Oh my god.
Like I even specified it immediately after. Like it's
English
Fucking
comprehension
hell,
is difficult, let's be real.
English
Even I, a native
comprehension.
English speaker, can't do it half the time.
About the gaslighting.
Well, the other guy, you did gaslight me about that Marauder build the other game, so that is true.
Sayad,
Yeah.
is it true? Is it true? Yes or no? That you
I
always
love
go, like
Gemini,
you often
you know?
go for that Marauder build, Marauder mine. I mean,
No, but the game, the one with the CC
you
that
did
we
it
were arguing about.
already.
No, that one was
And you
a.
did it already.
Huh? That was a Marine opener. I remember. Luton reminded me because I remember mentioning how like he only was gonna make 5 Marines and then that's it.
Yeah,
and
it's
then-
the same shit, bro.
No, it's
terrible.
not. It
You
was
think-
totally.
Oh my god, this is like, oh
It
yeah,
was
yeah,
totally
this is like-
different.
this is the
That's literally the first time I did this
since
since I had get fucked, Limbo. No. Okay, we're going.
No. I'm done. I'm so done. It's weird because it says I'm supposed to have 110 MS. It's probably some fucking Blizzard server.
Yeah, just Battle.net
Yeah.
2.0 classic.
Do you know that there was a bug? I got it, Mixu got it too. For a while, some servers would just stop working. Like for us, it was Europe. We would have randomly have 300 ping. Completely with orange. Oh, who cares, right? Yeah, who cares?
Lorimbo explaining the difference between 17 gas 16 pool and 17 gas 17 pool, but not realizing that 5
Those are
Marines
two
change a
different
build.
builds. Yeah, those are two different builds, you know. Terran has no builds. Terran has just like random smashing your dick on the keyboard.
Okay. Yeah, shut up. Gemini says something correct, and Lorimbo tries to say he's wrong. He does the voice. Gemini does something, just says something correct, and he still does the voice.
Yeah.
No matter what I say, it's just the.
That thing doesn't understand. Like, you know, I like Dying Common a lot more before knowing he was a landlord.
Yeah, that is definitely very cringe. I agree.
Cringe's job ever. I've never had a positive experience with a landlord. I've only gotten fucked. Like, never ever have I thought, wow, this is a great landlord. I'm glad I have him.
This landlord really has my interests in heart.
In mind, yeah. I'm like, oh yes, thank God we have landlords. I'm so glad.
This time Dying Common is not going for the proxy hatch with the 12 pool, it's
Because
just
the
a 12
queen is
pool.
already very behind. You're supposed to make a queen when you get blocked.
Oh my god, he's
What's going
pulling
on?
drones. He's doing a drone pull. Oh my god, he's gonna try to do the drone drill through the fucking thing. And
I still would not make a queen, right? There is no way you don't make a queen here.
Dude, Guitar King is not gonna. Oh, he's pulling probes. Did he see something? No way, right?
I haven't. No, I think it's just part of his normal.
That's still. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's normal 12 full defense. Some people do.
Will
this.
he
Wait,
react
like...
in time? Oh my god, he pulled so far out for a second there. Oh, he's just gonna let them
Oh
in.
my fucking god, he's so dead.
What?
That's gonna be micro.
Oh, okay, that zealot is not getting focused fired. Okay, there we go. Finally getting on top of that. The adept gets out though.
By time, actually.
Oh, the adept could get trapped, sort of. What am I looking at? I mean, the probes are all dying. There's 2 pylons here. Dying Common, stop focus firing a pylon. There are 2 pylons here. Okay, just bye-bye. Okay. Oh,
I mean,
all right, Guitar King with the 2-0.
This was not my build. I do not take this.
Disclaimer alert. I did not condone the use of this build.
Yeah, why would you not fucking make a fucking queen here?
Yeah,
The storyline is alive. I didn't lag this game though, so
nice. That's good.
Whatever problem builds are hard, it got fixed by closing and reopening the game.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Dying Common is saying I guess I shouldn't do that when someone has 6 probes pulled already. Kind of makes it hard, but I think.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Yeah.
Like, this was the worst defense I've ever seen to 12 pull, and fucking worked. Like, I can't believe it.
Yeah, that was. I don't even. I don't know. I have nothing. I don't really have any words to say, so I'm gonna instead force it on my analyst desk to try and come up with something to say. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
That's why I have you 2 here, so that way I don't have to say things and you guys can instead. So, yeah, that was indeed a series. Mars, being our resident Zerg player who also loves to be aggressive at times, what did you think?
Yeah, I think I agree with you there. That was a series. Definitely.
I'm glad that you can agree with me on that.
I liked both builds, actually. They were both quite cool, but yeah, didn't do too well. First game actually worked out pretty well, and then he just kind of lost, like, I guess, in the macro play.
Yeah, I think the big mistake with the Lings getting misrallied was also a big influence. I'm very curious how the fight would have gone if he actually had them in the fight. So that is definitely one thing, especially considering he invested the +1 melee into them as well. So That's
Yeah,
kind of like
I think
massive...
if he just waited for the lings, like because he had a load in production.
Yeah, that's
Gone
true.
in like I don't know 10, 20 seconds later.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard though because then, like, I mean, he didn't realize that the lings were stuck. I'm assuming until the fight was already happening. And
Yeah,
he's like,
true.
oh well, I can't do anything now. And then if he waits, like I think Guitar King kind of was putting the pieces together regardless with the scout at the 4th seeing no drones and that roach walking out. Like, the more you wait, it's going to get really tough. I think the big mistake, honestly, was letting that roach follow the roach pack, that one that got revelated. Like, there's no reason, I think, to let them see that. Just, like, sit it in the middle of your rally points, like, just pretending like I just made a roach, because I just want to make a roach in case you're attacking me. And then...
A single roach.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than having it just go with the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
fucking
of
army
course.
and see literally everything, exactly where it's going the whole time. Like, he wasn't making stasis wards or anything until that roach went with the rest of the army. So it's like,
Yeah.
I think it would have been maybe a better call to leave that, but you know, Zerg player is going to F2. You know, we know what it is. Aluton, who still is shown as character on my screen. What'd you think?
Yeah, average PVC series. Absolutely.
Do you often play against the drone pools on ladder?
Yeah, all kinds of filthy Zergs. They don't like to play macro.
What is your favorite Zerg cheese to play against, Aluton? Please tell us.
Favorite Zerg cheese. It's probably the 13-12 with the hatch in your wall.
Oh, really? I fucking
Yeah,
hate playing
that
against
is
that
not
garbage.
great.
I literally like don't know what to do against like people that just make hatches and then like cancel them or shit like that. It's like so stupid.
Me neither.
Okay, fair enough. Anyways, our next match is going to be the potential last match of the week, which is going to be Holy Hit versus Universe, which should be very interesting, I hope. Unfortunately, these are old replays, so me and Lumumba are going to have to do the sync dance yet again, like yesterday, which was super fun. But yeah, Holy Hit Universe. I don't know, Aluton, what do you think is going to go on for this match?
I don't know. I'm always a big Holy Hit fan. He always plays some amazing banger games, so I'm expecting this is going to be a great and entertaining series as well.
True. Do you think he's going to be doing a little bit of smurfing onto Universe here?
Oh, that might well be.
Mars, what do you think? You have a prediction?
Yeah, I agree. I like Holy Hit. I think he's gonna win 2-0.
Nice.
But I don't really know Universe's play that much. I know he's like very aggressive, but
Fair enough. Aluton, did you say it was going to be a 2-0 or what did you say the score?
Yeah, I'll go 2-0 for Holy Hit.
Okay. Fair enough. You're saying that you never... Oh, I thought you said... Never mind, I misread chat. Anyways, I will see you guys after. Well, maybe we'll be in a situation for an ace match. Who knows? But yes, I will see you guys after the series. As like I said, me and Larimbo unfortunately have to try to do the whole replay sync shit again.
I want to kill myself. Anyway.
But you have a better computer. Oh wait, never mind. We figured it's not the computer. It was the ping of Discord, right? Or no, you said because your PC's got such shitty FPS.
Yeah.
I feel like surely we'll be better this time, right?
Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully indeed. Let me know when you have it queued up at 0.
Okay. So I have it.
Okay.
Countdown and then we can start.
Yep. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Universe versus Holy Hit. Universe. A nice guy. A bit racially insensitive. I'm not sure what his level of English is, but he keeps trying to get me with the most basic Italian jokes I've ever seen. Like, oh, Lorimbo, what do you think about pizza with pineapple? He's like, can't tell if it's really cute or very cringe.
To be fair, if you want to know, almost all of my students ask me about pineapple pizza on the regular. So I think it's just
What?
like it's just like a Korean thing.
What?
Yes, they
But
love.
what? You're not even Italian.
No, I know. They just like talking about pineapple pizza, like especially just I mean to foreigners. Like there's like these things that Koreans, like Korean kids do. Like they just like have these certain things that they have controversial opinions about. Like the other big one is mint chocolate flavored things. Like some of these kids just their whole personality is mint chocolate. Like do they like it or do they not like it?
What does that mean? What?
I know, yeah. So like
Okay.
all the time, like you know, like the kids will
I
like
mean,
come in the class. It's like the introduction day or whatever, and like the question always gets asked, like, teacher, what do you think about mint chocolate? It's like every single time. Teacher, what do you think about Hawaiian pizza? Every single time.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you teach special kids?
No.
Or do you like is special
No, these are normal or above average or highly above average children.
Wow, normal. Wow, Abel is cancelled. I got you.
Is this entrapment? Is that what that was?
Yeah, you got entrapped. Get fucked. Caught in 4K.
That's funny. Anyways, but no, yeah, these are not kids that are, yeah, that what you were talking about.
Wait. Eva, can I reveal yesterday's conversation in DMs? I have a funny story, but
Oh god.
I have a funny story about Eva. Talking about special kids.
Oh no. I'm not sure exactly.
It's not anything bad.
Okay.
It's kind of just yeah. Basically, he asked me, "How do I sell? Like, I want to get your math coaching. How do I sell you to my parents?"
Mm.
And I asked the first very obvious question: do you actually need math tutoring? And it's like, no.
What?
I don't know. He asked me for math tutoring, and when I asked you, okay, but like, do you actually need it? He was like, no, I don't need it. I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna sell it to anyone if you have no need for it yourself?
What,
And this
dude?
was like, I think this intention was to help me or something, but I'm
Right.
like, why the fuck did you even ask me if you don't need it?
Why don't at that point? Why doesn't he just like? Why don't his parents just give you money? Like,
Yeah, exactly. I was like, wait, do you even need math tutoring? I was like, no. I'm like, what the fuck did you ask?
well, I mean, I guess to be fair, because like his parents are not going to approve of you of them just giving money to some random Italian person, right? So he's got to put it under the guise of I'm learning things for school, right?
To scam people out of the hard-earned money. Well, oh wait, actually, Iba goes to a private school. He's a rich posh kid. Fuck. Yeah.
You
We
shouldn't.
always
You
make
shouldn't have
fun of him.
asked,
He's
man.
really
You
posh.
should have just gone for it. You would have gotten so much bank out of these parents.
Yeah, holy shit. Iba goes to a posh school. He's a posh kid.
You-
Bro, okay. They have uniforms in the UK. I know that fucking Korea have uniforms even in the shittiest. Like, I think even the highest, like if you go to the best private university or the best private high school in Italy, there still wouldn't be any uniforms. Every school in the UK has uniform. Bro. Grammar schools are for posh kids. Yeah, Iba is posh. Yeah, cringe. I completely agree. Anyway, we have a Panda bill with 2 tanks from Universe. I have no fucking clue, bro. It's PvT.
Yeah, this is one of Universe's specials, honestly, going for a 3 racks factory mass bio tank push. It's gonna be total meme. I'm actually amazed that Holy Hit rushed out a Templar Archives here as well, which I thought was gonna be for Storm, but at the moment looks like it's only gonna be for Archons, which is a little confusing to me.
It's also a giga shot. You don't understand. Anyway, Iba, there are two ways to getting a grammar school. Either you're very loaded or you're very smart. Now we can clearly eliminate one of the two here. So it only leaves the other one.
Alright, this is gonna be kind of hard for Holy Hit to defend here, I feel like, because he's got very few units. He had a War Prism with 4 Stalkers trying to go harass the Mineral line at the same time. The Super Battery is gonna be pretty good though, and the Stim, there is no Medivacs here, so as long as he can make those Stim a couple times without doing anything, it'd be good, but I think he is actually totally fucking dead.
What the fuck are you talking about? It's completely fucking dead.
Come on, man, let me talk, alright? Let me do my caster shit. Every now and then you gotta throw in the flavor instead of just saying this guy's dead, right? Because look, once they stem a couple times, look, there's a mortal if he juggles it, okay? He could technically... he could... well, he just lost it, so maybe never mind, okay. If that immortal stayed alive, there's a very slight chance, but now it's looking a little rough. Getting onto the tank is pretty good though, and the bio will eventually start to fall to pieces. As, again, there's still not even a starport done for any medevacs to come trickling over. I mean, there's gonna be another immortal here, although this prism dying is not exactly great, but the tanks don't have any support at this point. Yeah, look at you fucking, look, see, look. See? See? He's not dead yet. He's got 51 probes.
Oh my fucking god.
He's only got an immortal, but he's not dead.
He's so OP. I can't believe he actually held it.
Yeah, that was very surprising.
I actually really got really good hold.
Yeah, I am surprised as well. Once that immortal died, I was like, oh well, it's definitely over now, right? But
wait, that's silly. All the Protoss player in chat coping.
Holy Hit is so fucking based. Oh, blink forward! Kill the tank! Nope, okay.
Yeah. Grammar school for gifted kids. I think you're ahead of me again. I figured out what it is that makes me going behind, by the way.
Oh, is it?
But I'm not gonna... It's because I alt-tab to read the chat.
Oh my god.
That's...
Oh,
so
a rainbow moment.
Stop doing it, so you get fucked.
A rainbow moment.
Bro was floating 1k, still held. Protoss moment.
The unironic reason of why that happens all the time is because these pushes always happen right as we're about to throw all our gateways down, so we can't fucking, you know, so we miss our timing to put all them down because we're trying to micro and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, this the medivac full of units.
Ooh, look at this. The Thai Templar micro was sweet.
Yeah, I'm surprised none of them ended up dying.
Brain damage monkey could pass the 11 plus exam. Oh boy. The church is literally bragging about passing a fucking 11 years old test. That's what 11. Church, I'm not sure this is the own you think it is. I'm not sure.
Chelch's mom walks around with one of those "My son is a middle school honors student" bumper stickers on her car.
I'm not sure this is the own you think it is, Church.
Alright, both players are totally going past each other, but luckily one race has recall and the other one doesn't, so that means that Holy Hit can meet this army right at his third and put some storms right in its face. Not all the Templar got unloaded for some reason. There we go, finally getting all the storms off, which means the army will get completely melted, and Holy Hit puts himself in a almost unlosable position, I feel like.
No way. No way, I can't believe we should nerf Protoss more and buff Terran somewhere.
Yeah. What is
Usually
your...
mega smart people aren't the one claiming they're mega smart. I feel you haven't been in academia a lot, maybe. I don't know. Like a lot, especially like some really, really smart people are insufferable assholes. Like it's and they're like genuinely incredibly smart. Can't like I won't be like the cope gambler. He's not even that smart. No, these are some fucking brilliant people, but they're fucking assholes, and they have like a huge ego.
Hey, isn't that like such a trope? Like everyone that goes to like Harvard and shit, like they're always like, oh, I go to Harvard.
Brilliant people don't go to Harvard.
Okay, sure, but
Like
whatever.
some
That was
brilliant people go, but like that's not how it works. I'm talking about like actual well-known academics, professors and stuff. Also, Harvard is more about money. Just like every good school is about money, mostly. Yeah.
the storms.
Yeah, exactly. It's legal. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but some of them are legitimately really good at what they do, so that always creates a complications. I have someone like that in my math class. The best math student is an insufferable asshole. Like, he's actually... I'm personally convinced he has some, some antisocial personality disorder or something. Like, I'm convinced like he has problems, 100%, but he's actually like great at math.
Nice one, Ang.
Well, I'm not gonna comment on my friends.
Universe is fucking dead, by the way. Just letting everyone
Yeah,
know, just in case
I
they
mean,
wanted my opinion on what is very clearly obvious.
But we called this game already once.
And there's GG.
Yeah, so
Which
like
will give
that
them the
but
win.
Marta. Math student insufferable asshole. This description is hitting close to home. Are you an insufferable asshole in real life, Albuton? I know you were like I have no fucking clue how it works in Finland, but apparently Albuton was a math major. Please finish the football match story. Oh, well done.
Oh.
Yeah, you're insufferable, Albert. Don't worry. No, you didn't miss it. I just forgot I was supposed to tell it. Okay.
Hold
So
up,
let's-
hold up, give me 1 second. I need to do something really quick, and then I want to hear the rest of this thing. But,
Yeah, sure.
Load up the replay. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna load up.
Okay. It is not a 15-minute
Okay.
pause. It is a fucking... it is my laundry going. So yeah, sorry, but if you hear that. Anyways, are you loaded in?
Okay. No, I need to reload. You forgot about that part.
Ah, no, well, I just did it already, so...
So let's talk about the football match story.
Sure.
Okay, so the way it went down was the following. Okay, I arrived at the day before I was supposed to go at Home Story Cup. I get okay. I'm at 0 seconds, by the way, so you can do the countdown.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so I get a message from Fiant, and Fiant is talking about some fucking football match thing. I'm like, I've never heard of it, but sure, I will go there if you like. Why not? Why not? Like, it's there are a lot of people I like. Artem was there, Lam was there, all the cool people were there. So if you were at Home Story Cup, but you were not at the football match, you weren't important enough. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, so I go to this fucking football match thing, and it's a place rented out by Lambo. It's in the fucking middle of nowhere, and it takes forever to reach it. I get there, and basically, as I mentioned before, I get there with a pizza box rather. 2 pizza boxes, one of them having a pizza inside. So we get there, I offer the pizza, no one wants to do it. There are a bunch of people there. I met Zane there for the first time. Zane is a really cool guy, very friendly, like aggressively friendly, one of the friendliest person I've ever met. it was such friendly that I could have thought he was Italian. But anyway, yeah, I'm like, okay, whatever happens, I'm not playing football because I've always been shit at football. I always hated football. Who the fuck likes football? So I just want to watch and like hang around with the other guys. And that's the plan. So I get there and Zane starts talking to me and he starts saying, man, I'm so bad at football. I bet I'm the worst player. So I tell him, no, bro, listen, I'm like, actually, I was right, by the way. I was the worst player. I'm actually like physically disabled almost by how bad I am at football. Okay, you have to believe me. I was like, no shot. You have to show me. I was like, no shot. I don't want to humiliate yourself. Then I get fucking like Lambo comes out and is like, oh wow, Larimbo, why don't you play too? And I'm like, I cannot refuse an offer from my favorite player. So I was like, I'm gonna join for literally 5 minutes. I joined in. I was like dressed in completely wrong clothes for it. I had like some very flat shoes. And and I was like I had some pair of jeans or something. And it was inside. It was an inside place. It was like inside football, mini football, 8 against 8. 5 against 5. The gist of it is the synthetical grass was insanely slippery. I come in, I shit you not, I walk into the place, like not even 20 seconds go out and I'm already on the fucking floor.
What happened in these 20 seconds?
I was trying to walk, I couldn't fucking walk, I kept sleeping. By the way, there are like some Reaper action going on.
Yeah,
so
it's okay.
then I'm like, okay, no. I tried to, the game actually starts, and I kept sleeping, trying to get up and sleep again. And it was so embarrassing. At this point, Zane was also playing because we were seeing who was the worst player. And I see a look of like, oh shit, this guy is actually worse than me. At like somehow worse than Zane at football. At one point, I actually get up and I start playing somewhat, I won't say decently, but at least I wasn't sleeping anymore. Because I kinda got the hang of it. It was really slippery. Okay? Fucking DNA. Okay, so ball comes towards me. I have it. I sleep on it and I fall again. I get up quickly enough to take control of it before DNS gets onto me. But now DNS is on me and I'm trying to take the ball. I sleep again and I sleep on top of DNS. and it fucking starts screaming, Putin! Because I heard his knee or something.
Oh my god.
It was what, like at the same time Baymarin was also here. Baymarin was pretending that we were not from the same country. Was like pretending not to know me. Like no clue who that is. Hansen made some fun of me, which was fair, in good fun. And yeah, that was basically the football story. Except, Fiat was also playing. Fiat was surprisingly good at soccer, despite the fact that he's very short and like definitely doesn't look like someone would be good at football. But he actually was doing pretty well. Like
nice.
Props to Fiat. And who the fuck likes? I'm sure Lorenzo is Italian. Yeah, I actually won the confrontation against DNS, not even kidding. Because DNS was also bad at football, and I just went on top, like I just fell on top of it, hurting him. So I was out of the game.
Sabotage.
Sabotaged. They lost DNS, and my team lost me, but it was definitely worth it.
You suicide yourself to take one out for the team.
It
Who
was
knew that also
kamikaze,
applies for
like,
soccer? What the fuck?
Italy versus French. It's just like 2006. The Italians win once again. It was okay. It wasn't that fun because I kept sleeping. Okay, I'm very poor at physical health. I'm not even. I'm like perfectly normal weight and everything. I have really bad coordination. I've never practiced. I did a shit ton of sport, but specifically football I was always terrible at. For some reason, the only one I was ever good at was like, I was not bad with things that required hands. So basketball, tennis, stuff like that, I was not bad at. But things that requires actual like leg coordination, oh my fucking like rugby or something like football, and that requires like I use of like some involvement of legs with more than actually just going around. Was I I was fucking awful at.
Yeah, I was also super bad at soccer. I played when I was like I played in my school's league when I was in like 2nd grade or whatever, but I was never good enough to actually be on the I was never good enough to actually play real soccer, so I was just a goalie. Because my reaction speed was at least good enough that I could just, I could just jump in the way of the ball and I could, defend it.
I can't even do that. Because I get so bored, it goes off if I am the goalie.
Okay, that's fair.
Also, the thing was, there were several people there, like Lino was there, and fucking Arsem was there. In case you don't know, both Lino and Arsem are like 2 meters tall.
Thank you, Mousy, for the raid, by the way.
So, like, they were way better goalkeeper. I'm fucking short, that's the problem. I'm like 170.
Yeah, nowadays, me being a goalie would probably be very difficult, because, yeah, I'm just a very average height person.
Aren't you, like, super short, Gemini? How tall are you?
No, I'm 5'9", 175 centimeters.
Wait, you're actually 5 centimeters taller than me.
Yeah, I'm average height.
Dirty, bro.
Huh?
The photos did you do, like every photo I see I've ever seen of you, you look like 160. The photo did you dirty, bro. Yeah, I was convinced you were
what?
I was actually convinced you were super short.
What photos have you seen that you makes me look like I'm so short?
Like even your Wikipedia page or the fucking trap one with your card, but like everything I've ever seen of you, I know that was actually you. I've always like got the impression that you were like super short, like you were like 5'5" or something.
Well, to be fair, Trap is very short, so the fact that I'm towering over him a bit is, that kind of at least puts it into perspective somewhat, but I don't know, the Wikipedia one, I guess, I don't know, it's because it's a selfie and it's like, fucked, a weird perspective.
How tall are you? Come out with your height, I'm gonna be shorter than him too. Bro, someone named Azura.
Of course. Holy 180, no way.
Oh my fucking god, I got eye checked. Holy shit, I got eye checked by a fucking Protoss player. No shot.
Holy crap.
Shot. No shot. I'm taller than Piante and I'm taller than Zane.
I can't believe that Azora's 185. I never would think that in my life. I don't even know what the fuck he looks like. I just literally... I only think he looks like Zound.
Tallest Italian I've ever seen. Like 185 is very tall for Italian. Like the average height in Italy is 170. It's like I'm average height in Italy. You have to understand. So 185 is pretty tall.
Yeah, that is
pretty sure Rimba is taller than me. I mean, I'm 170. If you know your own height, you can check yourself. I don't know how tall you are. I remember you being shorter than me, but I thought like I was paying attention to your height. Because I was paying attention to your head! No, I'm kidding. That was so mean. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mark. That was unnecessarily mean for no reason.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ.
Pura, that was uncalled for. I was like, it's gonna hold a grudge forever now. It's never gonna tell me. I mean, that one joke that you made, I'm gonna hold that grudge forever. Anyway, this game that we have been casting so well, only it seems to be about to win.
I'm glad we got at least a second sentence about the game in the middle of this 10-minute game.
GG gets cut out.
We got you saying, oh wow, there's Reapers anyway, and then we got, oh, it looks like Holy Hit's about to win the game. That was our commentary about that game today. Excellent.
Yes, another short king. Let's go, character.
Character's only 170? What? That's so... I thought he would be super tall.
What do you mean only? That's the average height in Italy. Half of the people. Okay, fuck off. Do you know what Lambo called me?
What?
When they fucking went, they came to Lambo to ask because I wrote my name on the casting team, and so they thought that Lorimbo was Lambo, and Lambo somehow got fucked, bro.
Oh,
like
yeah. I
fucking,
remember you said this. Yeah, I remember this.
And they call me the short Italian loud guy, the short loud Italian. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Bro, what the fuck?
That's awesome.
You didn't have to be so mean.
Jesus Christ, those Germans have got fucking no chill, man. What the hell?
No chill.
Well, I guess yeah. To be fair, I mean, isn't the German language like the way their words work? It's just describing what the word means. So that's kind of on cards for them, right? Is it not? Like
no clue what that's supposed to mean.
No, like the German word, like fucking like Unterseeboot is like a submarine. It's an undersea boat. Like they just describe their fucking words or whatever. Like their words just mean exactly.
I guess.
So like yeah, they were just doing what they know best. They're just calling you for what you are, and just to make it as easy as possible to single you out in a crowd. Oh my god.
It's just like if you were to have to find him in a crowd, how would you describe him? Like yeah. Wow.
Anyways, that will be a 5-1 for the Ninjas in Pink Pajamas, putting themselves at a 2-2 and dropping Samsung Universe down to a 2-2 as well. Kind of crazy just in general how this week is shaping up. We've got a just massive mix of results to yet again put this league somehow at like the most even thing. Like everything is super even. It's actually insane. Like there's so many 2-2 teams. Like no team is really shooting ahead. It also looks like Galactic Pizza, who was the only one at a 3-0, might drop their map as well if Franz doesn't carry them. So I'm kind of amazed at how equal all these teams continue to be, even in the second season with more players.
Yeah, it's actually kind of hard though, no?
Yeah, exactly. It's like so cool that we actually have so much competition. Like it doesn't feel like there's any clear favorite team.
Because as a Goobers fan, it doesn't look like they're doing much well. So I'm coping hard, you know.
Well, I mean, to be fair, last season there was also the Empo team that eventually did kind of just start to trail underneath, the rest of everybody. So maybe, everyone else in the league though was pretty evenly matched though. So, there's got to be at least one team, right? Unfortunately.
Wow.
Unfortunately for Lorimbo, it is the Goobers.
Are you calling the Goober shit? How dare you? How dare you?
No, so I didn't say that, but what I did say is that, there's got to be a role to be filled, right? And sometimes a team just has to step up to fill in that role. And today,
I think all of this is cool, but sure.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, it's a 5-1 for Ninjas in Pink Pajamas. Thank you, Lorimbo, for joining me as always. Do you want to give your little shebang to leave here?
Nah. Just contact me if you need math lessons. 20 bucks per hour, cheapest prices are available.
You can also contact him if you don't want to have the lessons at all and just want to give him 20 bucks an hour. That's also possible.
Yeah, if you want, I'm also down for that. I will talk with you for an hour for 20 bucks. Sure. It's like I'm a sellout. For 20 bucks, I'm gonna do anything. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Sure. Anyway, bye guys. I've had fun. See you next weekend.
Excellent. Thank you, Lorimbo. See you later. You guys heard it. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Lorimbo said it himself. Clip it and ship it. Anyways, I'm gonna go over to the desk, see what the wonderful analysts have to say about that series, because we absolutely didn't say anything at all. Mars, what'd you think?
Absolutely insane series. Yeah, the Reapers were quite good actually, but then they just didn't. I don't know. He just didn't have anything behind it.
Yeah, that's to talk a little bit about it. I've played versus Universe a lot of times at this point, so I know basically what he does all the time. Yeah, that's a classic universe move, the 3 Rex Reaper in one base. He loves it on Dragon Scales or some other Reaper maps. But yeah, it can really snowball super fast if you just don't know it's coming. Luckily for Holy Hit, though, that he did actually go Stargate that game, so that's probably the best build you can do if you don't know it's coming, because then, you know, an Oracle will just kill the Reapers. There's no way for the Reapers to kill it. So... yeah, it was well managed in the crisis situation, so it looked a little like it might be swinging for Universe, but it falls off very, very quickly if you start to lose some of those Reapers, so... yeah, it was good by Holy Hit there to stay calm, make sure he just got his Oracle out, and made sure he didn't lose anything too much before that. Aluton, as I almost called you character, because I just never updated my desk here, but... what did you think about the series? Is he here? Oh, he's muted.
Yeah, good question.
Aluton is
yes,
muted.
Sorry, yeah.
My amazing analyst, yes.
He's actually amazing. I don't know how he survived the game one. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a crazy hold. Yeah, let's go back to that, because Larimbo was about to gaslight me again to say that it was ridiculous to say that game couldn't possibly go on any longer. I mean, I don't know. Talk about it, Alu, and go.
Yeah, I mean, at that point I kind of agreed with Larimbo.
No,
yeah, I don't know, but somehow the zealots just kept coming, and eventually they won.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was saying, right? Because I was like, there's no medevacs with it, so it's like if you actually force them to stim more than once, it's like they will start to just die. Like they can't really sustain themselves for that long in that type of push. So it's like, but then that Immortal died somehow. Like, I don't know what happened to it. It looked like it just like evaporated when it went into a Warp Prism or something. Like I don't even know what happened there. But I don't know. There's just am I getting an echo? What the hell? I'm hearing myself somewhere. The zealots, yeah, just kept trickling in. It was very confusing. I can hear myself and through your microphone. It's making me. I'm so confused right now. What the fuck? All right, thank you. Muting. Okay. I swear to God, if you guys have never tried to talk with like being able to hear your own voice at a like a desync like a half second later, it is the most disorienting thing imaginable. It's insane. But anyways, yeah, Holy Hit ending up with the amazing hold regardless. It was pretty cool. Cool, yeah. You guys have any other final thoughts about that series?
Not too much. I think it, like you said before, it's insane how close this league is though.
Yes, I agree.
Like no team. Well, every team has got a match win, and Galactic Peace is the only undefeated one so far.
Which could be not anymore.
Yeah, they're down
after
right
today.
Extremely balanced league, except that one certain team who has minus 12 map score.
Yeah. I can't wait a minute. Yeah, I can't believe. Wait up, like another classic Larimbo gaslighting moment when he's trying to make this. Oh, the goobers. Oh, they're getting so tired. Waste Management is down here getting 0-6'd twice and then 1-5'd 3 weeks in a row. Like, come on. Like, what? They are the fucking victims of this team league of anything. The goobers. Oh, the goobers. Fucking Luolison crew is getting slaughtered out their ass right now.
To be fair, our only victory was the 5-1 against the Coopers. It's been downhill since then.
Shit, no, you're right. Oh, I'm looking at it right now, that's right. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, well. Anyways, at least we got a couple punching bags down at the bottom right now, so that's always good. Anyways... That'll be the series today, a 5-1 for Ninjas in Pink Pajamas. Mars, do you have any final closing thoughts as we send it off here?
Yeah, just the sheer, again, another imbalance in the league is the sheer number of Protoss players we have. You know, they might not be winning tournaments, but they're winning this league.
They're not winning the best tournaments, but they are filling up the standings of the fucking
exactly
all things Protoss team league for sure. Aluden, any final closing thoughts here?
Yeah, that's what happens when you can't get into DreamHack. You come to playing ATL. That's like IPA.
So true. All right, thank you, my nerds, for joining me here on the desk. Aluden, thank you for coming in at last minute. His character overslept his 5 alarms or whatever it was, so it's always very nice. And yeah, I will see you guys later. If you decide to join again, that's always very cool and based. We always need more people to sign up for the analyst desks, because I also need to start remembering to ask more than 6 hours ahead of time. So that's, this is also slightly on me, but we're not going to talk about that. Thank you for joining me. I will see you guys later for the next week. So yeah, see you guys.
Yep.
Yep,
GG's.
thank you.
Yup. All right, and that is that. 5-1 as our final match of week number 4. Thank you all for watching. It has been a great week this week. Some very interesting and high-level matches for sure. Next week will be same place, same time as always. This place at 8 p.m. KST on Saturday and Sunday. I will be back again. Larimbo will be back again to start casting as well. As always, we need the resident Italian man to scream at us with his terrible microphone. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be that. I'm going to find some person to host, or raid if you want to call it. So that way I can log off and play video games by myself instead of streaming them. I guess there's the Masters Coliseum thing. I'll just do whatever, showtime. Okay. Excellent. So, like I said, thank you everybody for joining me. And I will see you guys next time.